So, while my character in the movie may be able to see the future, I also can. And I know what the future brings. I know that when you see Madam Web, you're gonna love it. In fact, I think you're gonna see it twice.
You're a liar! You're a liar!
I can see the future. Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming?
Is she retarded? Part of what makes Madam Web a really bad movie is the dialogue. And in this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 worst bits of dialogue in Madam Web. Number 5 has to be the scene where Madam Web saves a woman's life, and then this woman's son gives Madam Web a drawing. And then Madam Web asks, what am I supposed to do with it? Uncle Ben Parker basically, tells her, put it in your pocket. And what does Madam Web say? That she can't put it in her pocket. Why? Because it's like cardboard, and cardboard cannot fold.
Throw it away somewhere else.
Can't even fold it, it's like cardboard.
And the worst thing is, literally 2 scenes later, they show you Madam Web having that piece of paper in her pocket all folded up as she goes back to her apartment. Number 4, Madam Web goes to the train to save these girls who you see in the trailer. One of them refuses to get out, so Madam Web grabs her skateboard and runs outside with it. What does the girl say? I'm so pressing charges.
I'm so pressing charges. Okay, knock yourself out.
The dialogue there felt so dumb and so teenager-like. I was wondering, why couldn't she just say, give that back to me? Instead she has to say, I'm so pressing charges. Why? You can't even afford a lawyer at your age. Number 3, Madam Web and Uncle Ben Parker are having lunch. You've seen it in the trailer. They start opening fortune cookies, and then Madam Web's fortune cookie has nothing written on it. And Ben Parker says, well, it seems like the printer here is broken. We shouldn't come back and eat here again.
It means that their printer is broken. We can't eat here anymore.
Was that funny? No.
What makes this line so stupid? Number 1, it looks like they actually had ordered takeout. It didn't look like they were eating in the restaurant. And number 2, it was an attempt at humor that just failed terribly, in my opinion. I hate it when characters laugh at their own jokes, and you as the audience, you're like, haha, that was terrible. Number 2 has to be this scene right after Madam Web has saved these girls. She takes them in a cab all the way into the forest. And then, while telling them to stay there, she says, don't do dumb things.
3 hours, okay? Just stay here. Don't do anything dumb.
Her delivery of the line was so bad. I cannot believe an actual person at Sony, a screenwriter somewhere, was actually paid to write that line and put it in the film. And she says it twice.
Seriously, don't do dumb things.
Don't do dumb things. And lastly, my number 1 pick for most annoying dialogue moment in Madam Web has to be when they take the iconic Spider-Man line, with great power comes great responsibility, and then they twist it around and they turn it into, when you take on great responsibility, great power will come.
And when you take on the responsibility, great power will come.
You are stupid.
And to make it worse, nobody even actually said that line. You know, in Spider-Man, Uncle Ben was saying it to Peter Parker. In this movie, it's someone in the background. Some echo in the background says it. Nobody even actually said the line. No human character in the movie actually said that line. Just some voice, like from heaven or something, said that line. And then it was a way of like trying to connect Madam Web with Spider-Man. Pure cringe, bro. Pure cringe. It's like Sony were not even. Their lowest effort ever, their lowest attempt at making a superhero movie. If you've watched this, tell me which other bits of dialogue were really bad. I know there were many of them, but for me, those are the top 5. Check out my main review here. I'll see you in the next one.